punched your wife over 50 times. What triggers you to hit your pregnant wife?
She got an attitude problem.
You know, you shake her, you punch her in the face, chest, arms, all while pregnant. Boom, boom, boom!
I can't control it.
I married him to be with him to death do us part.
In those vows, did you say, I'll take all the beatings you give me and you can rape me anytime you want? So drop the egg. I want to see the real Demetrius. So polite. Mr. Steve, you're a phony and a punk. Let's hear it, Demetrius. She is up in your face. You raped your wife. You punched your unborn child.
I don't want him to kill my baby. I don't want him to kill me.
My wish for your unborn daughter is that she never spends a day with a man like you. Welcome to the show. My first guest is Demetrius. Demetrius, why are you here?
My wife called the show because I've been hitting on her. She's been pregnant.
You're hitting on your wife.
And she's been pregnant.
And she's pregnant.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have you been doing that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So for the rest of the show, you'll do it standing up then, right?
Yes, sir.
So I got to ask you, Demetrius, if you're hitting your wife and your wife's pregnant and she has to turn to me, why are you here?
I'm here because my wife, man, she always talk to me like I ain't no man, I'm a little kid. Always getting in my face like, what, punk, what you gonna do? And always talk to me down.
And why is she getting in your face like that?
She been like that for a long time. She got an attitude problem. I tell her stop talking to me, stop talking to me like that.
What's the reason, like, you know, you see me on my show and I get guys' face for hitting their wives, you know. Why does she do that to you?
Well, Steve, a while back, I cheated on her. She been really...
When you say a while back, how far back?
Been like a year ago. I cheated on her and everything, and she really, her attitude towards anything, Steve, is real bad, Steve.
Well, I can imagine.
I tried to talk to her, tell her don't talk to me like that. She talked to me in front of my friends and everything.
And how long have you been dating her at this point?
We've been married. We've been dating for 3 years. Been married for almost 2.
Wouldn't you think a woman is going to be mad and like get in your face and, you know?
Yes, sir. I thought, yeah, I knew she gonna be mad, but I ain't really wanted to find out. But a friend came back and...
Well, of course, no man. You know, they're not gonna want to find out, but you shouldn't be doing it anyways. So now, she's bad. She's getting in your face. Why can't you walk away?
My friends, my family, she called me a punk and all that from my friends and my family and everything. Now they coming to me with like, man, you a punk. You can't handle your household. You can't control her from talking to you like that.
And then when she talks to you, this makes you so angry that you punch her.
Yes, sir. I can't control it. I got to the point where she don't talk me down.
So when you say you punch her, where do you punch her?
I done hit in the arm and in the leg, and I slapped her.
So basically, you'll punch her anywhere where your punch lands, right?
Yes, sir.
Because you're pretty angry at the time.
Yes, sir.
You know, you're being very respectful right now, so I'm going to speak respectful too. But at no point do I condone a man to hit a woman under any circumstance. And Demetrius, this is a woman that's carrying your child, your baby.
Yes, sir.
Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
I just found out a week ago it's a girl.
And I hear you say that with pride.
Yes, sir.
I just saw your face, and you said it with love and with joy. I saw the expression on your face.
Yes, sir.
Steve, I found out a week ago that it's a girl.
Yes, sir.
And you know what? I remember the exact moment when I found out I was having a girl. And I had the same expression you did. But what I want to know is when after I found out that my wife was pregnant with a girl, I would never think about punching her. No matter, you know what, Demetrius, I got to be honest. She could throw a pan of scalding hot water on me, and I'd walk out the front door.
Not with her, Steve. Not with Diana, Steve. Not with... Not with Diana, Steve. I tried that, Steve.
What do you mean you tried?
I tried that, Steve.
When you say you tried, how did you try?
I tried to. I talked to her. I talked to her. Tell her,
When
don't
she
talk to
starts
me.
attacking to you, I think the trying is over, and you walk out the door and you get in your car and you drive away.
Yes, sir. But I wasn't brought up really, bro. I wasn't even brought up like that, Mr. Steve. My family taught me, you got to be a man. You got to take care of the household, and a woman do the chores. You go to work, you handle your business, and come back home.
Were you taught to hit a woman?
No, sir. We just started recently.
So you were
I ain't
taught the right way, never to hit a woman.
Yes, sir.
But your little baby girl is growing inside her. And I wish I could be there the day that your daughter's born, and she comes out of your wife. And you're going to break down crying just like I did.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be the greatest moment in your life.
Yes, sir.
But by doing what you're doing now, you might do something where your baby might maybe not be born alive.
Yes, sir.
Maybe die. Maybe be born with a broken leg or a fractured skull or something like that. So what I'm asking you is, even though you say you weren't brought up to hit a woman,
yes, sir,
and you were taught to walk away,
yes, sir,
then why aren't you?
Down in mouth so bad. She called me out my name, told me this and that, and talking to my friends, tell my friends and this and that. She always telling me that you a punk and you can't do nothing like that. And my friends come to me.
Let me ask you something.
I tried to tell her control her mouth.
Okay. You did something, you're paying the price, she's mad. You are hitting a woman that's carrying your child.
Yes, sir.
And if you can't control yourself because she's saying this, why don't you leave her? Why don't you go and live on your own, and when your baby's born, take care of your baby? What the hell are you staying in the same house and punching a pregnant woman for? You're punching her 50 times, you can do damage to your baby, then you're a punk. Then you got to stand on the stage and you say, you know what? I'm a punk.
The times that I told him I wouldn't have sex with him, one time in particular, he punched me in my head a couple times until I opened my legs and took it.
Tomorrow, you're here to make a confession.
I killed a baby and said it was an accident.
Baby died of drug overdose and an alcohol blood level of .22. You stole a little boy's life and took it away. You let this mother live for 15 years not knowing the truth? No reason to die. No reason whatsoever. You get no redemption at all. You get nothing tomorrow. I don't care the way how she talks to you. She might be wrong for talking to you. But what did the baby? Is the baby talking to you? Is the baby saying, you're a bum? Is your baby saying anything?
No, sir.
No. Your baby's not doing anything but trying to grow. Trying to be born into this world. So no matter, I don't care what your wife possibly could be saying to you, I would think that the love of a father for his child would keep you. I mean, my God, what triggers you to hit your pregnant wife? And don't tell me it's her mouth. Come on, you can't walk, you can't get in your car, you can't go to your parents' house. Get away from that sugar. Don't hurt your unborn baby. You know what really gets me mad, Demetrius? You sit up here and you tell me what triggers you, what gets you mad is because my friends are saying, oh, she's saying this, she's saying that. And what I say to you is, who gives a crap what your friends are saying? You know, if your friends are doing that, and that causes you to beat your pregnant wife, maybe your friends need a beating. Do you give them a beating? Are you the kind of man that you let your friends dictate what you do to your wife?
No, sir, but...
No, it's yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because you've told me yourself that's exactly what happened.
Yes, sir.
So you let your friends dictate that you'll go home and you'll slap and punch your pregnant wife around.
Yes, sir.
So one of the suggestions I'll make before we go any further and we get to the bottom of this problem is you need to find new friends. Believe me.
Yes, sir.
You've seen my show before?
Yes, sir.
You're seeing how I've gone after wife beaters and child beaters and molesters and all that, right?
Yes, sir.
And you would have to say, up until this point of the show, I treated you with quite a bit of respect.
Yes, sir.
Because you have spoken to me in a very respectful manner.
Yes, sir.
So, would you say, I'm your friend? I'm trying to help you?
Yes, sir.
I'm your friend.
Yes, sir. I want help.
So, drop down on your knees and bark like a dog. No, you won't do it, right?
No, sir.
Because it's kind of a crazy request, right?
Yes, sir.
So you're like, what did Steve just say? I'm not going to do that.
Yes, sir.
So your friends say, your wife, she's running her mouth, you better go home, give her a few licks and a few punches. That you'll do. For those friends, you'll go home and you'll punch your pregnant wife. You will beat your unborn child. And I'm crazy for you to say, drop your knees and bark like a dog. Wouldn't it be smarter to do what I say than what your friends say?
Yes, sir.
And I don't want you to drop your knees and bark like a dog. I want you to act like a man.
Yes, sir.
And you know what a man does? He keeps his hands off his wife. I want to know everything that you've done to your wife.
Well, I have hit her. I have told her stay in the room till at least till we calm down. And I have cussed at her. And also, I have talked to her mean. I have talked to her.
Like, what do you say to her?
And she don't want to control her mouth, so and she always talk to me crazy and everything. And I try to tell her don't talk to me like that. So I say you need to go sit your ugly butt down somewhere and leave me alone.
You punched your wife over 50 times. How did you punch her?
I punched on her arm, legs, and basically anywhere I hit her.
Anywhere.
Yes, sir. She talked to
You
me.
just punch her. Boom. She says something to you. Boom. You got to show me, Demetrius. Show me how you punch your wife.
Right there.
A little harder than that, right?
Yes, sir.
And when you're punching her, and when you know that your child is in there, what exactly is going through your mind?
Really, not just blank out. Afterwards.
Come on. You're not blanking out.
Afterwards, I tell her I apologize to her afterwards.
And that makes everything better?
Really, no, sir. But I try to make it better by apologizing.
Does it make it better for the baby?
No, sir.
Because the baby go, all right, Dad, I understand. You were mad. Hope I come out all right. Did you beat your wife before she was pregnant?
I hit her. Yes, sir.
You did?
Yes, sir.
And why?
She always come in my face like, what, punk? What you gonna do? You ain't no man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You need to go do something. What you gonna do? You need to get out of my
Then
face.
why do you stay with her?
I love her, Steve.
What do you love?
I love her.
Why, if you're beating her even before she's pregnant, and things are rocky for you, and you cheated on her, right?
Yes, sir.
Why did you insist on her getting pregnant when you know you can't control your anger?
And my wife, I just wanted to have my kid, and I wanted to be.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, sir.
She's your wife, you love her, and you want a child.
Yes, sir.
At the point she tells you, I'm pregnant. Demetrius, we're going to have a baby.
Yes, sir.
What did that make you feel like?
It made me feel real good inside, because this is my first child. And the only child I got is my first one.
This could be your first baby.
Yes, sir.
So, Demetrius, then, at that point, when something triggered you, you'd say, man, my wife is going to have a baby. I'm never going to lay my hands on her again. She's bearing a child for me. I mean, you shake her, you punch her in the face, chest, arms, you hold her down, you stand on top of her, you even threw a mattress on top of her. All while pregnant. You know who goes home and beats their wife? You know who does that, Demetrius?
Yes, sir.
Do you know?
I do.
You know what I call them?
No, sir.
A punk. A punk does that. And you're punching her 50 times? you can do damage to your baby, then you're a punk. Then you got to stand on the stage and you say, you know what? I'm a punk.
I'm a punk for hit my wife.
All right, Demetrius, I've talked to you. I'm going to bring your wife out, talk to her a little bit, and I'll bring you back out. Why don't you go off stage? I'll bring you back. All right, here's Demetrius' wife, Diana. Let's bring her out.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Diana. How you doing?
Okay, now that I'm here.
Oh, you're here. You called the show. You asked for help.
Yes.
What can we do?
If my husband wants to get counseling and he wants to change, I want to know if you can help us do that. If not, I want to leave him.
Okay. We'll back up a little bit, though. Here's a man cheated on you, that hurt you, upset you. He then insists that you get pregnant, right? Did you have any concern when he wanted you to get pregnant?
Definitely. I told him, no, we don't need to have a baby. We're not financially stable. We're living in an apartment. You don't work but part-time. I mean, he'll work, but he'll quit his job and he'll get another. So, I mean, we're not stable in no type of way to have a baby.
Were you a little concerned that he beats you? Did you ever say, we're not going to have a child until you keep your hands off me?
At first, I didn't care. I mean, I just wanted him to go ahead and kill me. He kept telling me he'd kill me anyway, and I just wanted to die. But when I got my daughter, I cared. I realized.
Well, okay. Why would you sleep with a man that you say you wanted him to kill you?
I didn't respect myself. I didn't care about myself. I mean, I felt like he was all I had, and he wasn't nothing, so go ahead and kill me. I mean, do what you want to do.
Let me ask you a question, because this is really, throwing me off a little bit. What I don't get, is this an act, him standing there, him being so polite, him, yes, sir, Steve, yes, sir, is that just an act?
Yes, Steve. My husband told you that he only hit me in my arms and stuff. He punched me in my face. I mean, he scratches me, chokes me,
But this whole demeanor of politeness and respectfulness, is he usually that way?
Sometimes. It just depends on the way he wake up in the morning. Or
What makes him snap that he would actually punch you?
he says that I call him punks, but I don't know. When we're arguing, I'll say, you're acting like a punk. A real man ain't got to spit on me, or you ain't got to hit me.
Why agree to have a baby with this guy?
I never agreed. We were using protection. I don't know how.
How about not having sex with this guy? How about saying, until you stop being a punk, I'm not sleeping with you?
I've tried that, Steve. You can ask him himself. The time I tried to hold the sex back, he punched me in my head until I opened my legs. And then he took
Say that again.
the times that I told him I wouldn't have sex with him, one time in particular, he punched me in my head a couple times until I opened my legs and took it.
And what did you do?
I cried, and then when he finished, he said, do you want me to stop or keep going?
And at what point, why didn't you call the police?
I've called on him several times.
And do they lock him up?
He runs.
So what? Fill out a warrant for him. So when they do, did you do warrants on him?
Well, he has been arrested for hitting me, yes. I have had him arrested for that.
Okay, that's the point I'm getting to you. Basically what you say is, he raped you. You just said that, right? You call the police, this guy beats you, you have him arrested. You have warrants put against him. He's a punk, he runs from the police. You tell me you want help, you want counseling for this guy, and I ask you, why do you want to stay with this guy?
When I married him to be with him to death do us part.
Hey,
but
listen.
once I got pregnant, that all
And in those vows, did you say, I'll take all the beatings you give me and you can rape me anytime you want?
No.
Were those part of the marital vows? No, it's love, honor, protect, right? That's all in there too. So you can't, pick and choose which ones. And believe me, I'm on your side here. I care about you, and I care about your baby growing inside you, that little baby girl. And it just drives me insane when a guy beats a woman, but then beats a woman that's carrying his child. There's no more beautiful act than a woman giving a man a child. Bring a life into the world for him
I agree.
and for yourself. And what's this guy doing for you?
Nothing anymore.
And he doesn't work?
He just got another job.
And so he just bounced around from job to job. So he's not a good provider.
He's living with me. I mean, well, it's my house. We're married, but I pay the bills and I keep the house.
And you work?
Yes, I'm a waitress.
And then the saddest thing is that
I stay. Me staying.
the woman that stays and doesn't protect her unborn child. Demetrius needs counseling. He does. But so do you.
I do.
You do too. I'm going to ask you to leave the stage, and we're going to bring Demetrius back out.
Which one?
You just go right out this way. Let's bring Demetrius back out. You know what? You hear what your wife has to say?
Yes, sir.
You're a punk. Punks don't get to sit on my stage. I get to sit. You get to stand. Now, what I want to know is, what's with that? What's with this? Yes, sir, Steve. Oh, Steve, I was really concerned. I didn't hear about you screaming in your wife's face. I didn't hear about you punching your wife in the face. I didn't hear about you raping her. Her telling you, no, I don't want to have sex, Demetrius, and you rape her. So drop the act. I want to see the real Demetrius. You want help? I want to see the real guy. I don't want to see the guy. I want to see the Demetrius back on the block, listening to his friends, getting all angry, going around, slapping the old lady around, punching her. Oh, I want some tonight. No? Too bad. I'm taking it. What's with this act up here? So polite. So nice. Mr. Steve. Oh, I'm so respectful. But I got a guy up here raping his own wife, punching his own unborn daughter. Come on, Demetrius. You don't act like this when you're at home. You ain't that calm when you're at home punching your old lady. You ain't that calm when you're raping her. You ain't that calm when she's saying no. I don't think you speak to your wife the way you speak to me. I don't think that for a second. So drop the act. Drop the act. Who are you?
I'm Demetrius, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
What do you call your wife? Slut, whore, hoe? What?
I have called her that, yes, sir.
Yeah, you called her all those things.
Yes, sir.
Me, a guy you never met, you calling me sir. Your wife raping her, beating her, calling her hoe and a whore and a slut. You rape your wife. Counseling? In my world, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't care. I think an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. And you know what? You rape your wife, maybe you should go in jail, and maybe you should get raped. Maybe you should feel violated. I mean, think about it. How would you like to be raped?
I wouldn't like that at all.
No, you wouldn't like that at all, would you?
Sir.
Probably a horrible thing to go through.
Yes, sir.
You know what the saddest thing about it is? When your daughter finds out. When your daughter finds out Daddy did this to Mom. You do this to your wife, you're going to do this to your daughter. And don't tell me no, you won't. You will. Yeah, no, you know what? You know what, punk? They do. The men that beat their wives beat their daughters. That's a fact. Let me ask you something. You let any man treat you like that?
No, sir.
What if I told you, you know what, there's a little room back here. I want you to sit in there and shut up and stay in there for an hour. Would you do it?
No, sir.
With your punk friends? They tell you on the street, pull your pants down, we're going to have a party. Would you pull your pants down?
No, sir.
No, you wouldn't. Stop with the sir. Call me Steve. And you know what? Because I hear sir coming out of your mouth, it sounds phony. You're a phony guy, sir. You're a phony and a punk. That's what you are. You gonna start tearing up on me now? What are you gonna do? You gonna start crying? You gonna start crying? You gonna start crying like your wife was crying when you were beating her? When you were raping her? What? Stop, Steve, is that what it is? I'm gonna cry, shed a few tears? No, I don't want to see the tears. I want to hear the rageful Demetrius. I want to hear the voice when you're just Muhammad Ali punching on her, man. Boom, boom, boom.
I love my wife.
You love your wife. You should be ashamed of yourself for even saying that. You love her. The only 4-letter word you know is rape, not love. You take what you want. You act like a phony up here. Oh, she does this, she does that. Come on. Come on, tough guy. You're a tough guy at home, right? You make sure your friends know. Yeah. I rule the roost. Because you know you went around bragging about it. You put her in check. Right? Did you tell your friends you put her in check?
Yes, Steve.
That you're proud that you keep her in check?
Oh, I'm not proud of it, not at all.
But you did it.
Yes, sir.
I want to hear the voice, Demetrius. I want to hear the voice you use when you're talking to your wife, when you're all enraged. I want to hear it. Scare me. Scare me.
I just tell her,
Oh, no, you don't talk like that. You don't talk like that. Oh, I just tell her. Let's see up in your face. Let's hear it, Demetrius. She is up in your face.
I tell her this, you better get
Oh, you're a piece of work. You come on here. You're one of the nicest guys, nicest talking guys I've ever had on the show. Speaking so respectful. You're a liar. You punched your wife in the face. You punched her in the gut. You spit on her. And you rape her. You won't give me a baby? I'll make you give me one. You raped your wife. You punched your unborn child. And you want counseling on my dime. I should help this woman get back together with you? Well, then I should be on some show. And somebody should be yelling at me. They said, what the hell are you thinking about? You want counseling on my dime. I wasted an hour of my life on a dirtbag like you. A punk. That's what you are. And I see the guy that you're going to go home, and I'm going to make sure, I got to make sure that your wife doesn't go home with you. Because you won't have those tears that you got right now. You won't have them at home. You'd be going, man, you let Steve talk to me that way. Why didn't you come out there and defend me? Yeah, you're a real role model for that unborn child. My wish for your unborn daughter is that she never spends a day with a man like you. Now you, get off my stage. Let's bring Diana back out. Oh, thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Am I the only one up here that's not crazy? I hear this story 1,000 times. I heard it 1,000 times. Knocking on some apartment door, going up some dark hallway, opening the door. He beats me, blah, blah, blah. Why'd you stay with him? I love him. I'm standing there like, okay, we're going to lock him up. And then 2 days later, she's back with him. And I'm like, why is that guy back in the apartment? This guy comes out here and acts like he's a perfect gentleman. You're the lunatic. You are an intelligent woman. You're a beautiful woman. Tell me, not for yourself, but have the courage to say, for my unborn daughter, I'm not going back to Demetrius. Oh. And you got the marks, because he's punched you, right?
Yeah, he did this. I mean, all kind of that.
Okay, so he's put the marks on you. So I'm the policeman that shows up at your door, and you said you've called the police. Officer Steve, Demetrius has punched me in the face, I'm pregnant, this and that. And what you're first doing coming on the show and asking for counseling is what happens in real life at the apartment. When I'm putting handcuffs on Demetrius, you'll be jumping on my back and digging your fingernails in my face, trying to rip my face off because I'm taking your man away. Don't be that woman. Don't fall into the pattern of abuse here. This is a guy that doesn't do anything for you, that takes. He doesn't look at you as a woman. He looks at you as a piece of property. And I don't care who gets suckered into watching the show and thinking, that poor Demetrius, Steve was too hard on him. He was a nice guy. He called Steve sir. I don't give a damn about that. I give a damn about the way he treats you and your unborn child.
Thank you.
I want you to ask you one question. Honestly, in the bottom of your heart, do you feel that he is going to change?
No, not now.
I know you hope. I know you hope. You hope because you, again.
I'm ashamed to say it because I love him.
And I was just going to ask you, and why do you love him?
Because he's not always like that, Steve.
It doesn't matter.
But he is.
He should never be like that. Never.
What was my final? What brought me here today is the fact that the last time he jumped on me, my baby didn't move for 3 days, and I had to call the doctor.
That scared you, didn't it?
And I went up there and I told her the baby's not moving. I broke up a fight. I lied to cover him and told her I broke up a fight.
What are you lying for him?
I thought he was going to change.
Did he? Why are you staying with this guy?
Well, he's all,
He's all I got?
Not all I got. My
Nothing
daughter.
is better than all I got.
No, my baby is.
Your baby?
And
Let me ask you something. If you were pushing your baby in a carriage down the street and some lunatic came up and punched your baby, what would you do?
I would go crazy on him.
You'd go crazy on him. Well, that's the guy you're married to. What I'm scared about is I still hear you in your voice, I love Demetrius. Really, the one with counseling who's going to help the most is you, not him.
Yeah, I need it. I know I need it. Quick and soon because, I'm weak, Steve. I know he's hurting me and I know I shouldn't be there, but I can't leave for some reason. I can't leave him by myself.
You can't leave him by yourself. Well, you know how you're going to leave? Do you know how? I'm going to tell you. Because I'm very experienced at this. You're going to leave either on a stretcher with some paramedics carrying you out, or a guy like me is going to be stuffing you into a body bag and I'll be zipping it up. I'll be throwing you back in the paddy wagon and taking you to the morgue. That's what's going to happen eventually. Yeah? You say no, I say yes because I've seen it. I've done it. I've told women 100 times, stay away from this guy. He's going to hurt you. And you know what? I had to take him to the hospital. Beaten badly. And there's the women that, the men, just at the end, they did what we thought they were going to do. Because the woman just said, I have hope for him. I have hope. And you know what? That woman was stuffed in a plastic bag and stuffed in the back of a dirty paddy wagon, and we took him to the morgue and we dropped him off. You didn't feel your baby move for 3 days. You thought your baby was dead, right?
Thought something was wrong with her. Yeah.
You thought your baby was dead.
Yeah.
When you're feeling that your baby's dead and you know that that monster did it, don't lay back in bed with them. You don't give this guy another moment. You get away from this guy. You thought it was possible that this man had killed your baby, right? Mm-hmm. You thought it was possible. So then you can honestly look me in the eye and say that it's not possible that he won't do it again?
No, I can't do it.
No. This is a man that could kill you and your baby. So why can't you leave him?
I can leave him. But if he's going to change, Steve.
Change? What? There's a point of change if a husband is a gambler and he gambles the week's groceries away and he changes. Or he's going out every night drinking and he changes. Those are things that men do that I could say, as a wife, maybe you find understanding. Maybe you can even say he changed, he's not going to cheat on you anymore. You can look past that and forgive that. But a man that rapes you and hurts your child and punches you in the face and punches you and can cause your baby to, you think that it's dead for 3 days? No, there's no change for that. I say no, you don't go back to him. This is very hard. And you know what? It's hard to watch. It's hard to listen to. When you leave the stage, this is your life we're talking about. This is your baby's life we're talking about.
I don't want him to kill my baby. I don't want him to kill me.
Of course not. Nobody wants that. But you know what? Only you can make a change. If you go back to Demetrius when this show's over, that's your decision. But you know what? I think everybody's rooting at home that you make the right decision, you get counseling, and you stay away from him. Because he hasn't changed. We know that for a fact. Can he change? I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know if he can change. But I know right now he hasn't changed. And if you go back, that baby ain't born yet. So
I will not go back.
This is your life. The show's over. You can make whatever decision you want. Know that I'm here for you. Know that we can get you counseling if you want it. But I don't expect you to make that decision right now. And as a policeman, I've seen this situation 1,000 times. And unfortunately, it works out the wrong way too many times. Too many times. And I hope you're one of the small number that it works out the right way. Let's go. I really hope that does for you, baby.
Thank you so much.
I really do. This is a tough show for me to do. This is a tough show for me to hear about. Because it just brings back all the things that I did when I was a policeman. I feel like I'm going up that dark hallway again. I feel like I'm responding to the street with a woman bleeding on the street, and I just don't want to see it anymore.
I don't
want to see it with you.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had the strength to even stand up to him and tell him I'm tired. Thank you. I'm done. I mean, if you'll give me counseling and you'll help me, because I'm mentally a mess. I'm not going to lie to you. I break down, I cry.
That's what I want to do. I want to help you. But you got to make the right decisions. You can't go back and keep making the same mistakes. It didn't happen once, right?
No.
We're not talking once, we're not talking twice, we're not talking 3 times. We're talking multiple times. You're a beautiful woman, and there's some man that'll treat you right and take care of your kid and be a good father figure to that baby.
That sounds so good.
And even if you don't find a man, you know what? She's going to have a strong mother, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Thank you.
Set furnishings provided by Rent-A-Center. We make it easy to make it your own.